Welcome aboard 4 Lima 84, currently looped outside of Watford to allow traffic to pass. We should be moving again shortly. Hello and welcome to Train Sim TV. Today it's the Cargo Line Volume 3 release from Skyhook Games. This is the third in the series of the popular wagon packs that Skyhook brought to the game. So far we've had the petroleum and the aggregates. We are now getting intermodal. So that is a nice extra addition to your modern freight scene. It's FCA Spine wagon. I keep like to call them splines. I think it's because I work with splines in Editor, but no, they're called spine wagons. So they are Edelbrass maroon liveried wagons, these as well. Very nice. We're in a mixture of 20 and 40 foots. Different heights as well, which is quite a nice variety. These do come unbranded, which is understandable with the way things can be with the intermodal like companies like the container licenses. Not the end of the world. So let us just. I'm going to wait because I don't know if it's going to tell me to do any other tasks or not. Get the window open though. Now I think if I'll read it correctly in a bit. I'm not sure if it says that these are paint livery paints are like compatible for the paint, you know, Creators Club stuff. So we may well see people make some of their own container brands, which would be quite nice. Wait and see. To be fair, I don't think they look bad even without the brand. The colours are quite nice. I like the nice mixture in them. Right, let's get moving again. Traffic is heavy as we approach London. Always. Right. Into forward. That's on. Also going to make sure we have our braking set to good. Not. Oh, it already is. Excellent. So do we set. That's nice. We'll do that. Right. Let us get ourselves moving. I'm gonna hear the brakes hissing as they release. Obviously, they're just releasing at the moment. Should get moving again any moment now. The long rake, so it will take a moment for the brakes to come off. Should just go when it's ready. He hopes. There we go. So, there we go. We've already got screeches and creaks going. I'm liking the swirls around the wheels. All dirt in that. The earthing cable and stuff, and there's nice detail going on there. There's nice texture as well. Some lovely weathering. We're not that far from Watford. We're at is it Kings North? Is it Kings Norton? Kings Langley? I think Kings Langley. This is. We've got suspension. You can see the suspension on them. And that's a shame. The earthing cable sort of moved away. Probably do with it. I'm presuming it would be like a bone or something on there just to make the pipe stay where it is and it move. Not the end of the world. It's not a huge. It's not a game breaker. I like these. I think these are like the axle covers or whatever the things that spin around. 3D effect coils there. The 2D planes, but they look quite convincing for a 3D spring, which is nice. Little pipe work on the underframe. decals and bits and bobs. Eagle West branding on them there. I presume that'll be like the reservoir for the air on the brakes. More details on there as well. I am speeding, but it's not the end of the world. We can go up to 670 apparently. Is it a 70-mile-an-hour working this? Oh no, it is. It's a class 4. It would be 75. We are actually working. So this is a scenario, by the way, and it's for Lima 84 East Midlands Gateway to Barking Euro Hub. The Cargo Line series continues. Contain your excitement as you haul intermodal freight across the UK routes in Cargo Line Volume 3, available from the 1st of May. The story so far. So, Cargo Line Volume 3 continues Skyhook Games' series of freight-themed gameplay packs that add different freight wagons to formations and more gameplay to the selected TSW routes. Previous Cargo Line releases included the Cargo Line Volume 1 of Petroleum, which was the VTG TEA tanker wagon, Cargo Line Volume 2 Aggregates HOA Bogie Hopper wagon. These both added gameplay to the Midland Main Line and the Great Western Express route. Volume 2 also added services to the South Eastern High Speed route along with the London Overground Suffragette line. You can learn more about them on the article which I'll put into the actual link. So, Cargo Line Volume 3 Intermodal. So I'm just reading one of the DTG articles here. It was the latest one. So the Volume 3 so far that we've been covered, there's stuff in the old roadmap from October. There was screenshots and stuff shown on the 2024 season reveals. Further screenshots were shared in January 25's roadmap, and then further news from Skyhook Games themselves in March and the April roadmaps. The rolling stock is the FCA Intermodal Spine Wagon, which is a new to the list of UK freight wagons available in TSW, which is the FCA Intermodal Freight Spine Wagon. These were introduced to the UK in the year of 2000. This fleet is approximately 400 wagons in total, arranged in a couple pairs, and capable of being laden with varieties of container-based loads that are found across the country. Ships bring the containers in by sea and then export them abroad, but the journey between port and customer is all done by rail. In Trade War 5, the FCA wagons feature dynamic container loads with containers of varying sizes and colours. Also new to the intermodal loads is the 20-foot container, which is shorter in length and height than a 40-foot version which is seen in previous releases. The wagon consists of a main spine with multiple container locking points between the two wheeled bogies. Ventral draw gear and buffers are located at one end with a permanent connecting bar at the other for linking the two between one another. These wagons feature dynamic container loads, so no two trains will be the same in the game. So basically, every time you come to drive a timetable service, there'll be a varying different load. There'll be different containers. They might have some that actually have them knocked off. There'll just be empty wagons. Some will have maybe just a 20-foot on it. Some might have both. One could have one or the other. And then the variety in colours will always be different. So that is that one. The pack also does come with a DB cargo variant of the Classic 16 previously with other TSW add-ons. Timetable, scenarios and gameplay. So gameplay takes place across two routes, which are the West Coast Main Line London Euston to Milton Keynes route, and the other is the East Coast Main Line Peterborough Doncaster. Obviously, please note that those two routes are separate releases. The West Coast Main Line, the scenarios are 4 Lima at 44 Trafford Park to London Gateway, which is 60 minutes long, with a loco and 24 wagons in total, ranging from 1,967 tonnes and 582 metres in length. You start at Milton Keynes and then you head south to Wembley Yard. Nice array of AI in there. There's got some statics. It's nice. Yeah, so you start at Wembley and head north. No, sorry, I'm reading the wrong one there. Next one is 4 Mike 24 London Gateway to East Midlands Gateway. 60 minutes again. Local and 28 wagons. Again, the weight and length are also the same. Start at Wembley, heading north to Bletchley. And the one that we're on, which is 4 Lima 84, East Midlands Gateway to Barking Eurohub. This one is loco and 28 wagons, 40 minutes in total, and again the weight and length are the same. You start at Kings Langley, heading south to Willesden. There will be 21 timetable services to operate between Milton Keynes and London. These range from 4 Lima 24, East Midlands Gateway to London Gateway, 4 Mike 88, Felixstowe North to Ditton, 4 Lima 60, Trafford Park to Felixstowe North, 4 Lima 82, Basford Hall to Felixstowe North, 4 Mike 18, Felixstowe North to Trafford Park, 4 Lima 52, Basford Hall to London Gateway, 4 Lima 97, Trafford Park to Felixstowe North, 4 Mike 93, Felixstowe North to Lawley Street, 4 Lima 47, Hams Hall to London Gateway, 4 Lima 23, Hams Hall to Felixstowe, 4 Mike 75, Tilbury to Daventry, 4 Lima 57, Daventry to Felixstowe, 4 Lima 18, Trafford Park to Felixstowe South, 4 Mike 02, Felixstowe North to Hams Hall, 4 Mike 60, London Gateway to Trafford Park, 4 Lima 80, Basford Hall to London Gateway, 4 Mike 41, London Gateway to Lawley Street, 4 Mike 63, Felixstowe North to Trafford Park, and finally 4 Oscar 71, Daventry to Dollans Moor. Journey Mode is also supported with West Coast Containers as your journey chapter there. Moving on to East Coast Main Line, Peterborough Doncaster route. The scenarios for the East Coast Main Line are 4 Echo 30, Felixstowe North to Leeds Terminal, 30 minutes in total, a loco and 30 wagons and a weight and length of 1,943 in tonnes, 622 in metres of length. You start at Retford, heading north to Doncaster. Second up, you got 6 Lima 55, Tinsley Yard to Ripple Lane, which is 45 minutes in total, a loco and wagons length of 22, 960 tonnes in weight, 462 metres in length. You start at Newark Northgate and you head south to Peterborough. And the last scenario is 4 Echo 20, Felixstowe to Maspero, 120 minutes in total with loco and 24 wagons, 1,013 tonnes and 502 metres in length. You start at Peterborough and you head north to Doncaster. There will be 12 timetable services to operate on the Doncaster-Peterborough route. These are 4 Echo 64, Felixstowe North to Tees Yard, 4 Lima 78, Tees Dock to Felixstowe North, 4 Echo 97, London Gateway to Maspero, 4 Echo 59, Felixstowe North to Leeds, 4 Lima 10, East Midlands Gateway to Felixstowe North, 4 Echo 45, Felixstowe South to Wakefield Europort, 4 Lima 83, Leeds to Felixstowe North, 4 Echo 58, Felixstowe North to Tinsley Intermodal, Part 1, 4 Echo 58, Felixstowe North to Tinsley Intermodal Part 2, and finally 0 Echo 04, Whitemore Yard to Doncaster up Decoy. One journey mode is also supported in East Coast Intermodals. That is your chapter name. For you guys that like the Creators Club, both FCA Intermodal Spine Wagon and Class 66 are supported in Livery Designer and Formation Designer, including both full and empty wagons. Now I don't know if that means that you can paint the containers or it's just the spine. I'm not too sure. on that one. The Class 66 has rail drive support. A multitude of formation lengths are available to spawn in free roam and select in scenario planner. Tracy World Cargo Line Volume 3 Intermodal is available now from the 1st of May, that is today, for Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Epic Games Store and Steam. These all come out at varying times, do not forget that. So console comes out normally at 10 AM. No idea. Oh, there we go. He's having a moment there. Yeah, so consoles come out usually 10 o'clock in the morning, and usually later in the afternoon it comes out on the on PC Epic. Ooh, that's a nice mixture. Yeah. Some cool AI. I like it. See what I mean here with the extra, like the empty wagons there as well. It's a nice mixture. Pricing for the pack is £9.99, €11.99 or $14.99. UK pricing will be £9.49 on the PlayStation Store, however. A little bit cheap on PlayStation. No idea why, but there we go. And that's pretty much it, really. That was the latest article I've just read out there, just to give you that detail. I think that actually covers pretty much all the details that you guys need to know, really, there. Hopefully there's enough information to keep you entertained. Ooh. Yeah, we've got a lengthy rake here. It's nice, really. It's nice to see some really lengthy rakes. And another thing to note, by the way, for those of you that play the On-Track Simulation 2019 winter timetable, John does plan, obviously when these have come out, obviously they're out, when he gets hold of these, he does aim to plan and add these into the container trains. So there will be an additional update down the line. I haven't got a date on when that's going to happen, but it will come. It was on his list of things to do once they were available, so we'll get that out as soon as we can. Got some yellows. Just noticed, by the way, there's a bit of a weird issue with the parking brake. It says on. It's like it's showing both. Flashing it back there as well. They look great, they sound great. Good stuff all around, really. This is the approach to going to the yards, that it will be drawing us in slowly. I like the scenarios that come from Skyhook as well. There's no nonsense. They just get straight to the point, and it's just a service. They're based on like old school train sim classic scenarios. They're just a service, an A to B service. No daftness. They're good. I've got great AI. I'm not sure if it's the like 100% sort of to the timetable AI. There might be a little bit more free hand on that side of things, but it looks great, and there's some great stuff going on. Right down here because of wires. We're running into issues. We shouldn't do. I think it'll change when we get up to it. I remember correctly this signal. But then there could be something coming out, or there could be something in our way. I don't know. This is where I overcook it now. Probably have. Don't stop. Oh, it stopped. Yeah. I've done a number there, haven't I? This is just where we twiddle our thumbs and we all look sort of awkwardly left to right like nothing's happened. Yeah, man. Waiting for that thing to go down on the third gauge. Oh, it's moving now. Nothing to see here. Signal's cleared. I probably could have just carried on going up to it and change. We've probably got a bit of a trundle through the yard. It did say it was a 40-minute scenario, but whether it's going to take us 40 minutes to get through this yard, I don't know. Maybe it will. Who knows? We've got 2.5 miles to basically just get through. I think essentially it's the same example as the 66 came with West Coast Mail Line. I think. Unless there's a new edition with the grey line down it, I'm not too sure. That one. I'd have to do a little bit of look on Steam here. Hang on, let me just have a look. I'm presuming it will be. My South TW, where are you? Nice. Does it not have its own door page? It's there, found it. I say it should have. Yeah, right. So it comes with a 66 in bottle. Yeah, it's the same livery. Got the grey line. Nice to see all the cargo line wagons up and about here. Look. Good stuff. I'm not so fussed about speed. I'll get down to 10 if I can. I don't want to come to an absolute stop. I'll tell you one thing it does surprise me. Yeah, the one thing that does surprise me is the fact that nobody yet has done the maroon EWS livery, but with a DB sticker on it. Why has nobody even thought of doing that one yet? There's another win there in the 66 fleet. Even with the, rather than the DB sticker, there's one that they used to have the ones with the DB Schenkering writing on the side as well. There's a few different variations that we can still see here. If we're going to bring 66s again, let's get some more different liveries. There they are. There's volume 2, the HOAs. I've got the branding, some branding patch on these. I've got the Ermiwa and Tarmac livery on there. The graffiti, I think it is, for the eggs. I like eggs as well. Yeah, they look decent to be fair. Even without branding, I think they look fine then. Good variety. There's a lot of different colours. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if you can paint the containers themselves. If not, I bet somebody in the PC side on the community will probably find a way of doing some liveries, which would be quite nice. If there's any modders out there that want to do a range of container wagons, crack on. I'll give you a thumbs up. So we've got about a mile and a half to trundle. I'm not doing dead on 10. I'm going to get us to the end. Otherwise we'll be milking the video. Any feedback or anything or any thoughts, do put it in the chat below. Do leave your comments. We'll get back to you. And no doubt maybe Skyhook see these videos and they may see some feedback and stuff like that as well. It always helps to have the comments flowing. What would you guys like to see in the future on the cargo line, or from anyone else making TSW content? Stick your suggestions in on the chat. Never know what may happen. Developers do like inspiration and sort of what people would like to see. It does sometimes drive on what things could happen, what could be made. It does at JT. The 66 has suspension as well. Pretty certainly. There it does, you see the bouncing. And obviously you can see the wagons themselves bobbing up and down, which is nice. Isn't it? Very good stuff. Keep the packs coming, Skyhook. I love them. I love wagons, mate. To be fair, speaking of the wagons, they've got the military packs coming soon as well. Obviously, that one's been on the roadmap as well, so that'll be coming. So there'll be another one to look at in the future. If you've not seen the pictures for them, go and have a look through the previous roadmaps because they look absolutely superb. Texturing, exquisite. Finger beauty. They are the Warwells. KWAs, I think. Might be a penny. I don't think I've been down here yet. Nice busy yard. Oh, there's a bush. Oh, gobful of bush. Not always a bad thing. Ba-dum-tsh. The thing that's nice as well is that obviously like scenarios on the base routes add further gameplay as well, which is nice. So that the list of scenarios just grows more. We'll take one last look across the full wagon when we get to the end as well. We'll have a quick nosy. Go have a look at what's what. Easy to do when we're stationary. Not that far away now. Got a red signal for it. Another one waiting to come in there. The aggregates. Oh, it might be HOAs actually. It is. Oh, hang on, there is one with a DB Schenker down the side of it. No idea which one that came with. Was that a Great West? Was that? Oh, hang on, wasn't that the HKA pack? It was. I think it was the HKA pack. Well, I've spoken to rubbish then before because it is in the game. I didn't realise. Still, there are some variations that we could still have. We may well end up holding that up. We don't clear the junction. We're quite close. We're stopping somewhere near Willesden Station. Low level, I think. I would expect we are. We're by the station. We have to make sure we stop on the mark, but we don't also undershoot or stop before. We stop literally where it expects us. Oh, we're alright there. There we go. Excellent. Good progress, driver. We'll need to wait here until our path along the North London line becomes available. Cracking. Good scenario. That's easy. Nice introduction, that. Right. That is that. Let's just... So obviously the next scenario is there. Oh, we can't, can we? It's scenario. That's annoying. Right, well... We'll have to leave it there because we can't go back into free roam. Oh, that's so annoying. But I hope you've enjoyed, and it's a nice little look at what the pack comes with and what the wagons look like and how they sound and all that jazz. All the information is there. If you look in the description, there is links. Link to the article if you want to have a look through what we've been reading through. Link to the product will go in when it comes available on Steam, as usual. But until next time, folks, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit your notification bell for future videos, and catch on Twitch on a Monday and Friday at twitch.tv/trainsim_TV. Covering all sorts of bits and pieces. We've been doing TSW, TS Classic, Subway Sim 2 is now out, so we'll be doing some more of that. We already have done some, but that'll be coming up further, and whatever else we can do. But yeah, until next time, thank you again for watching, guys. Again, we'll see you very soon. Bye for now.